What is up, guys? Nate here, and today I thought we'd do a little video on the MG. Got her all shined up, ready for the beautiful Toledo weather. Right now it's about 55 degrees outside, but this weekend it was about 74 and it was beautiful. And this upcoming later in the week supposed to be in the 60s, so what better day to take it out? So it's a 1953 MG TD. I believe this was the last year. I'm not sure. I'm not really, an expert on these cars, but there were three models. There was the TD, the TF, and the TC. The TC had the bicycle fenders and the really small tires up front, and the TF was a completely different design. The TD is honestly my favorite, just with the large fenders on it, and just I love the grille and everything. This is Grandpa's car, so it was restored by the previous owner, either the late 90s or early 2000s. I believe the car was originally red. There's a couple paint chips in the engine bay. We found red paint under it. And the previous owner did this beautiful black with the red grille and the red piping in the interior. Works out fantastic. Amazing car. I love this thing. And this is by no means a, really expensive car. It's a fun car. Again, the restoration is not, 100% either. There's a couple little paint chips in here and stuff, but that's what makes it fun, It's drivable. We take it to all the shows and had a lot of fun with it. The wire wheels did not originally come on the TDs. They came on the TCs. So we got those, put them on there. We do have the original rims still. Just love the look of this car. And it's funny because when we go to the shows, you would not believe the amount of attention that this car gets. People just don't know what it is. And here's the red interior I was talking about. Beautiful red dashboard, door panels, and piping on the seats. And of course it does have a tan convertible top under there. It looks really dorky with the top up. I'll put it that way. If we go ahead here and let me see if I can try to get the hood open here with one hand. This is the, as I like to call it, the mechanical side of the engine bay. This side is where the carburetors are. It is the 4-cylinder. From what we know, it's the original motor. We really don't know. It's the original motor from what we know. I don't know if we haven't really checked. The motor has been completely rebuilt, along with the carburetors, electric systems, everything. When we got it, the motor had all sorts of problems with it. It was idling weird, and we ended up replacing the seals in it and everything. And like every British car, of course it has to leak. The carburetors on here are notorious for problems because they are excuse my language, they are a bitch to try to tune, especially since, they're, I'm not sure the brand name of them. I think they're I don't know what the name is. I'm not even going to try. But we had to have a professional come out and actually tune these because there's no way, we tried and it just wasn't running right. What else? It's an interesting thing here. For the overflow, I believe that's what it is, for the carburetors, usually you would have it just go back in, but because of these, you just have this copper pipe that goes on either carburetor straight down to the ground. Not the safest feature for the MG, but interesting touch. And on the other side is basically the same thing, just without the carburetors and exhaust manifold. Also has the 4-speed transmission in it. And as I said, I learned how to drive a stick shift in this car. And Grandpa and I used to go out to the cemetery and learn how to drive it. Fantastic car. I love it, and because it's not perfect, that's what makes it so awesome, is because you get to drive it and, not have to worry about, driving it on the road and getting rock chips or anything. It's just a fun little car. And I always love the interior on these. I'm going to open it from the inside because I just cleaned the door handles. I love the way that the door panels are just so simple. And to me, they look like aircraft in door panels. For some reason, I don't know what it is. They're just so simple, and that red leather on there just looks so beautiful. The light from the door is making it look pink. The footwells are incredibly large in here, and with the small door, it is a bitch to get in and out of it. Even for me being 5'8". But anyway, that's the MG. Thought we'd just do a little video on it here. The windshield does fold down, because these cars were raced back in the day in Britain. So I haven't ever driven it with the windshield down. That would be a fun ride. And also does have the crank hole in it for the crank. We do have it in the back if we always put it in there for the shows. And from what I know, MG was basically in the day the Kia of Britain. It was a cheap little affordable car. You know, I mean, these cars are reliable. You know, they run like a top when you get everything tuned right. And it's just a fun car. I don't know what else to say other than it's just a fun car. I'll try to get a video here next couple days of a startup, since we will be taking it out. That'd be cool. Just a fun car. So there you go, guys. That's the video of the MG. Thanks for checking out the video, and make sure to like, comment, check out the page, and subscribe to see the MG Camaro El Camino project, the Willys, and the Deuce and a Half. We finally got that thing back. That is fun. So check out the page, definitely subscribe, comment what you think. Thanks, guys, for checking out the video.